going on, YouTube? The process continues. Let's get to it, baby. Alright, so I know I've been behind in my process, but today we finna focus on getting this firewall cleaned up. I want to go ahead and delete my AC box right here. I got my delete plate in from Jigs, and the reason why I want to delete this, I really want to get this clean look. I plan on painting everything under my hood. I want to get these inner fender wells painted black to match the car. And also I noticed that this AC box, hopefully y'all can see this, the AC box has already been repaired. Somebody tried to fiberglass and repair it, so it must have been cracked at one point in time. So I don't trust that. And I also kind of wanted to do a vintage air setup in the future, but for now I'm just gonna go ahead and just snatch this out, put the delete plate over in here, get it cleaned up, start removing some of these unnecessary wires, start degreasing, start getting this frame kind of prepped, get this rust off, get it coated, protected, you know, all that. So I'm gonna do too much talking in this video. I kind of want to just go ahead and get to my grind, get on my process, start putting this work in. So make sure y'all stay locked in on my process. If y'all watching this video, you know, you already know kind of what I plan on doing with this from my prior videos. But if you're new to my channel, make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe, stay locked in. I got my LS over here. I'm finna get ready to swap it out. I'm waiting on some parts to come in. I don't really want to get into all that right now, but I got a whole lot coming. So I got some new content called Car Champs. I plan on reaching out to some of my other YouTubers, man, some of my other car enthusiasts out here who putting work in their game, in their process. So hopefully y'all follow me on Instagram, man. I just dropped a new reel kind of explaining what I plan on doing in my future. So make sure y'all go ahead and follow me on TikTok, on Instagram at Eprofitdetroit, the process. You feel me? Stay tuned in with your boy. Let me go ahead and put this work in. All right, so the first thing I want to do is get over in here and start removing some of these upper accessories that's sitting on top of the AC box. I got this chrome windshield panel that I know is covering up a few of the screws that's covering this like a drainage plate that's on top of the AC box. Like basically when your water rolls down your windshield, it comes down here and then it kind of rolls down the back of your firewall. So I got to remove this first in order to get to my top screws that's back here over the AC box, because I know it's like a round circle going around the whole AC box. And then there's some screws, well, not screws, but I know there's some wires under my dashboard inside the car. They got to be disconnected. So I'm gonna start from the outside and work my way in. This is not a how-to video, but hopefully y'all learn something from my process that may help y'all out in the future. So let me go ahead and start getting these screws loose. I already got my glove box open. I think I'm gonna remove this inner fender well first. So I'm gonna go grab my penetrating oil, get some of these nuts right here. Get these nuts kind of lubricated so I can get them off. All right, man, let me go ahead and get to it. Okay, so I know I was saying this wasn't gonna be no how-to video, but I did want to just get in here and show y'all what I had to go through. I had to pull my the climate control switch out and the radio, but that wasn't no big deal. But I had to pull that down because I had to come in here and get some of these wires disconnected like I was telling y'all. And there's a couple of vacuum hoses that sits back up in here. I can't get to them now. Let me see. It's like this little red one here. It's going to the back of this little valve. Like these valves control your vents. Like where your vents go to the windshield, the front, the floor, all that little stuff. So I had to get those disconnected. And this little main, I already just pushed it back, but it was like a main wire cable that was going to this control unit right here. I had to unconnect that. So I believe I'm good to go now. This box is pretty much just falling out, as you can see. So I seen some guys that completely removed their passenger side fender. That wasn't necessary for me. I just had to take off the inner fender well. As you can see the difference. The fender well right here is still on that driver's side. I just pulled off my passenger side so I could have more clearance. And it's looking like she ready to come out. This is that cable I was talking about. So I don't want to break anything, but I'm gonna go ahead and continue getting this snatched out. And then, let me see. I think I might can do it. Might be a few more wires still connected down here. Yeah, I think I see one more wire. Let me go ahead and get this wire disconnected, and I'll cut y'all right back on. Okay, and here we go. AC box deleted. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up this box right here and show y'all my delete plate. But some of y'all might be wondering, like, why did he go through all this? Why he do that? You know, you already heard me say when this video first started that I can tell this box had already been damaged. And you can see like the fiberglass repair right here somebody tried to do. And for one, I didn't trust that. And for two, I just already know how these boxes be so old. The wiring be bad, everything be bad on here, man. So I just felt like I plan on doing my vintage air setup. And they actually got their own little unit that goes right here against the firewall. So for now, my plan is to just go ahead and get this box opened up. I'm gonna go ahead and install this for now. It's just an aluminum. I got that right. Let me see. It's an aluminum sheet that goes up here. I need both my hands for that. But it goes up against the firewall like that. You understand? So the goal is just to have the cleanest firewall as possible. I don't really like the look, like how it looks right now. Y'all can see that. So of course I told y'all I'm going to go ahead and painting all this black. The firewall, the inner fender wells. It's gonna all be glossy jet black when I get through with this. So this is gonna be a temporary fix just to fill this hole in for now. So this better fit the way it's supposed to. Right now I don't see it fitting. But Jigs told me it was for a 78 El Camino. So we're gonna see. But anyway, let me go ahead and just kind of mess around with it a little bit. Try to get it up there, get my screws mounted, and then show y'all my finished product. So let me see how this gonna play out. All right, so here we go. I got my AC box deleted. I got the plate up here. I kind of just snug my bolts down so I can give y'all the image, the finished product, or how it's supposed to look. So the main goal and the reason why I did this was because, I mean, I already was saying that y'all can kind of notice that this box had been damaged before. You can see the fiberglass repair they did on this box. And by this box being so old, I really didn't trust it working properly, making any kind of AC connections to it. So my goal for the future would be to do vintage air, and they got their own little firewall setup that goes back here. So I'm gonna just degrease and get everything in here cleaned up the best I can for now. I want to paint everything in here jet black to match the car, the outside of the car, but I'm gonna kind of just play it by ear. So this is this for now. I'm gonna leave it like this and kind of move on to my next step. I want to go ahead and get started on my body work. So, you know, Ralph, my guy Ralph, man, he's supporting the process. If you see this video, fam, I'm gonna tap in with you when I start my body work process. You say you want to learn a few tips, so I'm gonna go ahead and invite you over here, man. Get you in one of my next videos and get this ball rolling with this body work. So make sure y'all stay tuned in with me. Also got some more content coming, you know, off of my process, man. I want to start doing my car champ videos. You know, I want to come out, do some collabs. I want to see my supporters, man. I want to see all my other YouTubers, man, and their cars and their projects. And I want to give y'all flowers, man. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully y'all follow on my Instagram so y'all can see what I'm on right now. But make sure y'all do that. Eprofitdetroit the process. And I'm going to keep bringing y'all some content. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Get all this stuff cleaned up and put away. So like I always say, man, make sure y'all like this video, leave me a comment, share it, all that YouTube stuff y'all already know, baby. The process continues. Let's get to it.